What's up, guys? How's it going? So today we're gonna be talking about the brand new 2018 or 2019 BMW M5. I'm gonna do kind of a review, show you guys my thoughts on it, what I think about it. Let's get to it. Peace. Alright, so the brand new BMW M5. What's new for this generation, kind of the big feature, is the fact that this one has all-wheel drive. The M5 hasn't had all-wheel drive ever in the past. The M5, yeah. But BMW has put all-wheel drive in things like obviously the X5 and X6. So it's the first sedan, or first car outside of those two that's received the kind of all-wheel drive treatment. And it's a little interesting. So what they've done is they actually include this thing called the CIU, Central Intelligence Unit. I don't know, trying to be like CIA or something like that. Where it controls power distribution, front, rear, left, right, all that good stuff. And what that allows them to do is take the four-wheel drive system and change it between three modes: four-wheel drive sport, and then actually just discrete two-wheel drive, rear wheel, which is good. Like everyone said, okay, yeah, when BMW, they go all-wheel, that's it, no more rear-wheel drive sedans, but they're sticking to it, which is good to see that they're committed to this this kind of rear-wheel drive sedan. That's kind of sticking to the roots of BMW, and I'm happy to see that. I think it's good. But by default, when you turn on the car, it's going to be in four-wheel drive. It's interesting to see how it'll drive in that two-wheel drive mode, because I think it's kind of their answer to the E63's drift mode. But they're actually fully kind of turning off all the front-wheel drive all the mechanisms in the front. But yeah, going to the transmission, this is actually another first for the BMW M5. It's gonna get no more manual. It's not an option anymore. And what's also gone is the DCT. So what we're seeing here is kind of what we saw with the RS7, where it's actually getting the ZF 8-speed transmission that's in almost every car right now. And that's mainly because one, it's lighter, and then two, it's actually it can actually handle the torque that the engine's putting out, which actually brings us to the engine. And the S63, I think that's the code. I'm not sure. I'll put it up here if it's wrong. That 4.4 liter V8 has remained mostly the same. They revised it, which is smart, because it's a good engine package. And whereas Mercedes is actually playing catch up in the engine department, where they went from the 6.2 liter V8 to the turbocharged 4 liter V8. BMW kind of already made that step, so it's nice to see that they're just revising, sticking to that core platform, and improving it. So it's now going to output 600 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. Given that they're let me just get. But yeah, given that they're sticking with the same platform, means they're probably only making it more reliable, better performing, and it's probably going to leave a good amount in improvements in order for people to tune it and make it better. So I think that's something good about it. In terms of exterior styling, I don't think it's that significant from the last generation. I actually like the last generation M5 better, to be honest. I actually think it was more in your face, kind of really beefy. This one's obviously sleeked out, it's more modernized, but I think I kind of lost that in your face presence that the last M5 had. But honestly, it's all subjective. It looks pretty similar at the end of the day, so if anything's more technology, the new headlights look better with the all LEDs. But yeah, going to the interior, I think the steering wheel, that caught my eye the first thing I was looking at the pictures. It's cool how they have the M1 and M2 buttons in red, as kind of off of the the spokes of the steering wheel, and it's red just like the start stop button now. So I think those accents are cool. They add another little touch to it, and the steering wheel as a whole, the new steering wheel is nice. But I kind of think they tried a little hard with the shifter knob. I'll put a picture of that too when you see the interior. Yeah, it's just, I think it's just too much. The last M5 had the little knob shifter, which wasn't the ice cream cone that they used to have. So I don't know. It's better than the E63's steering wheel stock gear selector. So I'm not gonna complain a lot, but I don't think it looks that good. It's too much. You got that metal or aluminum finish going around the sides and all that plastics around it. I don't know. I think they could have done better with it. But obviously they're trying to show this is the future, it's a modern car, and that continues on through the rest of the interior. They finally got rid of the old BMW gauge cluster. It's actually a digital display now. It's all modernized, kind of taken down from the 7 Series, which is good, and it gets a lot of this technologies from that as well. The gesture, which I still think is really gimmicky. You're never going to use it, man. Let's be honest. But yeah, what else? What else is there with that car? I don't know. I think that I feel like I covered all of it. At the end of the day, I think it's a good offering. They're kind of picking themselves back up, because I know the last generation kind of didn't drive right. I remember Motortrend kind of gave it some flack because something about the rear suspension bushings are bolted directly. There's it's missing something in the rear that makes it very stiff, and it didn't drive like a BMW should. So hopefully when they get out to drive it, we'll see that it's gone better. Oh yeah, going on to the chassis, actually, a little more on that. You obviously have all your iDrive selections, different drive modes, but they're also including carbon ceramics. And yeah, it does remove the 50 pounds off your especially unsprung mass, which is really good. But $9,000 brakes, you're never gonna use. Doesn't need it. Don't get them. But they have them because someone's gonna spend the money, and there you go. Let's turn on the AC. It's really hot. But yeah, I think it's gonna be good. A good M5. It's probably gonna beat the competition. I don't know how it's gonna do against the E63. Performance-wise, it seems more performance-oriented. For some reason, I don't know why I get that feeling. I just think maybe because it's the fact that they actually went to that option of actually getting rid of your front wheel, the all-wheel drive option. The fact that that's an easily selectable choice is pretty cool. When people are on the track, which M5 owners there's more of a chance than any other BMW, I guess, or any other 5 Series. But yeah, it's a 4,200-pound car, and that's kind of where it sits in the market. No one's really going to track them, so that's kind of why also I don't think you need the carbon ceramics. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Hope you guys liked them. If you guys thought I missed something, or if you guys have any questions on what else I think about the car, leave a comment down below. Also, in terms of my video on the Alfa Romeo Giulia, that got some pretty good not responses, but got some good exposure. We had 85 views on that since I last checked, which 2 days for me, that's a lot. So I'm gonna write a little blog post. I've actually already written it, and I'm gonna put the link in the bio here so you can see kind of a written format of my thoughts, delving a little more deeper into each of the points I make in the video. So that link's gonna be below, and I'll be writing a blog on the 5 Series M5, brand new one as well, and we'll link that in the next video so you guys can check that out. And that's kind of how it's gonna be. I'm gonna post last video's blog and the current video's vlog, if that makes sense. Or we'll switch it up. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the BMW M5. I'll I'll catch you guys later and see you guys in the next one. Peace.